People, that noise scared the fuck out of me, by the way. I don't know what the hell that was.
It's me pulling out my gun.
Oh, that was my phone. When you went live, it sent me a notification.
Oh, shit. Okay, people, yes. This is the Ringside Hangouts. And, yeah, we're starting. I think this is our first Smackdown review, in December. So we got to do this Christmas spirit shit, man. I just turned that off. No fade out with that music. But, yeah, Christmas spirit. And let's just start off with this shit. Randy Orton. Oh, my God. Look at that. Yeah, that is amazing. RKO out of Christmas nowhere, man. No, people.
With Superman in the background.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought there was, but I love that video that you're referring to. I fucking love that stuff. But yes, people, we are here. We're here once again. Hovig, thank you for joining me. Anthony Wilson Jr. How you doing, sir?
Doing fine.
Yeah, I like how I didn't ask Hovig. How you doing, Hovig?
Tired. Just got home from school. You know how it is.
Yeah, he's so stupid to keep him at school all day till nighttime.
Damn.
Nah, I'm just joking. I like how I tried to make that joke and I fucked up too in the middle of it. Like, just wow. And Trey Cooper, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. I just want to public apologize for my rant last today. Because of that, our show got copyrighted and blocked, and I feel like every time I hate on the show, it just ends up happening. So I just want to publicly apologize to everybody here. I'm sorry, my co-host.
Trey, you know what, Trey? Now fuck that shit. Release that anger. That shit sucked last night. That shit sucked last night. Man, fuck that.
I know Anthony and fucking Hovig gave that shit a negative 0.5, right?
Yeah, that's what I gave it. That's what I gave it.
Yeah, no, he gave it a negative 0.5. I gave it a 0.5. Anthony gave it a 0.
I give it a 1. That's amazing because I hate the fuck out of it, and yet I gave it the highest rating of all of us. But yeah, no, people. Speaking of that too, just to let you guys know, I will be posting up the Raw review last night up later on. We did get copyrighted, and it was because of Trey being an asshole. Just kidding. No, like boycott us, will you? Fuck you. We're gonna boycott the Midnight Chat Attack. Like,
fucking MCA invasion and shit. We're gonna treat this shit like that one show. That one taping when Triple H was on top of a take and was just like, bitch, let us in.
Holy shit, I cannot believe I don't remember that. What the fuck? But I mean,
wait, you don't remember when they went to WCW?
Yeah.
With the tank?
The DX thing. The DX.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you said top of Taker. I was like, man, when did unless
no,
like a backstage,
I heard that too, Nick, but I think he meant Tank.
Okay,
yeah,
Tank.
Because I could have swore I thought I heard Taker as well.
No, Taker's like, yes, rest
like,
on my face.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Jesus Christ. No, this is MCA Ringside Hangout where we, talk about wrestling, and we're gonna talk about SmackDown Live tonight, and we're gonna make this shit short probably because tonight's show was boring as fuck once again, just like last night, except. Goddamn, the match is pretty fucking good. Now, Anthony, where do you want to start out tonight, man? Because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we're going to get through. Yeah.
Just before I forget, just one quick mention I wanted to point out is I don't know what it is, but every time I watch it on television, I don't even know if it just takes a while. Maybe it's just my cable provider. It just takes a while for it to catch up. But every time I watch SmackDown, I feel like I'm like waiting on like a SmackDown loading screen. Because it does the animation all the time. Yeah. Every time it comes back from commercial break, it always does like the SmackDown theme and the animations and stuff like that. I just feel like I have like a PS2 controller and I'm just waiting.
I know.
Remember
back in the day too? I used to remember that shit where I would play that on PS1 and it had that fucking sound like and the fucking logo's going around and my mom walked in on me and she was kind of like, "What the fuck is my son doing?" Like I'm sitting there with the controller just watching the screensaver, just like.
If you're watching some porn, man, that is the most extreme porn that you're probably watching. It.
Yeah, I know.
No, but match-wise, we're probably gonna jump around. Because I can't, I think the very beginning, as most people seen, and we all knew that it was going to happen, Dean Ambrose coming out, giving the James Ellsworth the dirty deeds and just like walking out. He came out like a boss and was just like, boom, okay, yeah. I'm done. So that was we all knew that was going to happen. So
and it was cool the way he did it too. Like I like how when he came in there, he was just kind of like he did it very just casual. You know what I mean? Like, he walks to the range, he's like, yeah. So anyways, where are you? Are you James Ellsworth? Yeah. Fuck you. And booyah. And I'm done.
It just walks out. And you're like, bitch, I'm done. It kind of reminded me of very Stone Coldish, like very that type of esque way he had did it. Plus, when he did that, of course, everybody knew that he was either going to lose the match or that shit wasn't going to happen. So James Ellsworth versus AJ Styles for the title, of course, didn't happen. So instead, we got to replace with the main event, which was Dean Ambrose versus The Miz, because of a whole segment that he had did. What is Miz's thing called again?
Miz
like
TV.
Miz TV.
Miz TV, because on Miz TV, which I actually thought was pretty funny.
Really?
But,
Thought that shit was funny. Dean Ambrose was like, motherfucker, really?
No, I thought it was just pretty funny because the whole theme of SmackDown or Raw or just wrestling in general has just been, participation award. You need to give the people that actually really deserve it a title opportunity. So The Miz actually gave Dean Ambrose for his loss at TLC a participation award.
And the fans actually chanted, "You deserve it. You deserve it."
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I was like, that was pretty fucked up. And the funny thing about it is, like, The Miz was like actually hiding behind Maurice and shit like that. I was just like, what the fuck she gonna do? So
yeah, but I like how he's using her as a shield because it makes him feel like, or it makes him look like an ultra heel. Like, you can't get more chicken shit than hiding behind a fucking woman. You know what I mean? Like, that's amazing.
Oh,
seriously, I love that. But the thing is, too, is the word of the night tonight is cliche. They were just someone who wrote this shit went back into the vault, the WWE vault, and just said, "What has been done 1,000,000 times? Oh, let's do it 1,000,001 times." I mean, dude, starting off, like you said, the whole Stone Cold-ish thing, you know what I mean? Like, I remember this when Stone Cold, stunned William Regal, just boom, and then he just gets up, walks out of the ring, that was done very well. That was done pretty cool, but then it's like, okay, you don't see that too often, right? Yeah. I mean, not even Randy Orton does that. But then
no. That's the thing with Dean Ambrose is he has that type of character where he can come in the ring and just do this shit. Like, he's unpredictable. Like, they always he's the lunatic fringe. You never know what he's gonna do. So he can do pretty much stuff like this Stone Cold-esque type of thing. So hey, I don't mind. Just don't do it too often. So I don't know.
Like a boss.
The thing that was on top of that too, though, is just the Alexa Bliss situation too. Like, there's another fucking thing where. First, because I don't even have it up, I guess WWE doesn't find it important enough to put it up on the fucking YouTube channel. But, like, another thing, too, another cliche with wrestling is when there's a guest celebrity star and she does not fit with what's going on. Like, for instance, the Nikki Bella thing. I don't know what the fuck. And, Trey, you might have to explain this right now because me and Anthony probably don't know who the fuck this is. But she just comes out and...
What the fuck is that?
Nikki Bella Light. Or, like...
Nikki Bella Light. No, that's Sophia Grace. She got popular on the internet for singing some. I think it was Super Bass. I guess I forgot. I don't know. It was on the Ellen Show. And yes, I watched the Ellen Show. Fuck yeah. And she got popular off that, and she became an internet sensation, and she started coming out with her own albums and stuff. And even a YouTube video is titled after one of her songs, I think, because she has a song about having friends back, so whatever. Like, yeah, you're supposed to have your friends back. Yeah, you're supposed to love them. So the YouTube video is named Sophia Grace Has Promises to Have Nikki Bella's Back. So it's like, what is she supposed to do against Natalia? Like, what?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, have the bitch you're going against his back. Something. And that's the thing, too. Like, I for one, right now I was trying to type in Sophia Gray. I didn't know you were saying Grays. I had to, like, do a fucking search for this girl right now. And it's just like...
Wait, click that one picture. Is she doing, like, the wolf pack and shit? Is she NWO?
Too sweet?
Too sweet?
What the fuck's wrong with her pinky, dude?
Too sweet.
Damn, and she just like, 8th grade. Like, I mean, I don't know, dude.
8th grade.
Wow. But, like, that's the thing.
Man, fuck it.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Man,
what was that?
Man, where the fuck did they pull these people out of? Man, she's like, what, 5 years old?
7, I guess.
God, hope it sounded like he was on his way to go to the bridge with the rope. Like, what the?
No, you don't.
Fucking bye, guys.
Yo, I've been a fan of fucking wrestling since, I was like, God knows, man. They never put me backstage, motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. What shit is this?
But then again, I mean, are you as fly as Sophia Grace, man? Like, come on.
Fly? I don't know who the fuck that bitch is. Let her fly off a goddamn bridge.
Too sweet, man.
What the
sweet.
fuck?
Dude, I thought she was a Mexican fucking Honey Boo Boo. Like,
that's what I was thinking, man.
She's British, damn it.
When you pulled up the...
she's British, damn it.
Oh, she's
Good
British?
God
I don't
almighty.
fucking know. But when you pulled up the Google pictures, whatever it was, I saw the toddlers, the tiaras. I was like, is that where that bitch is from?
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. Fuck it.
I don't know, but yeah, so that happened, and that's like one of those cliches too, where they do that, and I can't stand that shit, you know. And I'm trying to find a fucking thing again, but no, like, you know, their conversations basically like, okay, like Nikki Bella just got done having this whole thing with Carmella, and Carmella's like, yeah, Natalya fucking hates you, and Nikki Bella runs into Natalya backstage, and there's, you know, and I like how they're doing that. It's a story that's kind of developing. I mean, I know it's stupid, we already know what's gonna happen, but it's just finally Natalya is part of something, and I'm so happy that they're finally doing something with her. So Nikki Bella's all mad. Then she walks into this fucking little girl and just like, oh my god, like I'm gonna go get drinking. You're gonna go with me? Oh my god, totally. We're gonna go find guys. Like they're talking about like going out and partying.
What the fuck?
But the thing is, she's a little girl.
Yeah, I was
Like,
like, she was like, because the funny thing about it is like I had it on the background, so when I looked at the screen again when this promo was up, I was like, when did Nikki Bella get prego? Like, when did she get a daughter? Like, I don't like what's happening. But then, like you said, Trey said the name of her song is like "I'm Gonna Have Your Backs," and that shit was just so like tacked on in the promo because he was just like, all I know is I know you have my back more than anybody, right? Yeah. High five! Disney Kids channel.
I didn't even catch that. You're right. That's fucking awful.
But, you know, I'm starting to think that maybe it's a good thing that I missed SmackDown tonight.
Yeah, no, I want to tell you, I want to argue with that, dude. It was fucking bad. It was really, really bad.
Nick, you said like they doing stuff over and over and over and over again.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
How many times have they doing Kalisto versus Corbin? I'm like, fuck.
Wait, I wasn't talking about that.
But
But
the second match they've had 1-on-1. What the heck?
Wait, hold on. Bullshit.
No, because the other matches have been tag team matches or triple threat matches or something like that. Now, this is the second time they've been against each other since TLC, which was only this past Sunday. But still.
Why do I feel like
they fought twice since 2 days ago? Man, shut the fuck up, Trey. Like, God damn it. Like,
No, because the other times they've been against each other, it wasn't even official matches. The only official match they actually had was on Sunday. This is not them fighting in a match over and over again.
When Baron Corbin fell off the fucking mat from, you know, slipping on a banana peel, that happened.
That was a tag team match. Like,
no, it was one-on-one. That was a one-on-one match.
I'm pretty sure it was a tag team match.
Dude, I'm 100% sure it was one-on-one because after that he was selling it and then they stopped the match because he kept beating up Kalisto. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they fought before that too, right after the Jack Swagger thing. Like that's why that match was happening. That was actually a rematch because Kalisto beat Baron Corbin like 2 weeks before that, right after the Jack Swagger match.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Simple. This shit's just been going on for a while.
But that's the thing that's so frustrating. Like, okay, because that's the thing, and I normally I wouldn't defend so hardcore in that sense, but it's like Anthony, dude. Like, whether or not it's official or not, or tag team or not, I am so sick of seeing this fucking match, or these two together. I do not care on the first match. It was supposed to be a squash. First time we saw this a month and a half ago, it was a squash, and they turned it into almost 2 months now. Like, in 2 weeks, it'll be 2 months.
And they always do it in the same cadence, too. Like, pretty much this exact same match is shorter and without the chairs, but it's pretty much the exact same match that they had before, and on TLC. And the funny thing about it is, like, in order to switch it up, and that's him doing the end of days right there, but to switch it up, I actually thought he was going to do a lot, you know, because he always gets in a lot of good offense. He's always speedy. He's always, like, throwing him off his game, getting in a lot of offense. But then again, he's Baron Corbin is always coming back with just one move, because I think that was the only move he had did the entire match, was just that. He caught him with the end of days, and that shit was over. I'm like, I thought you was actually going to make a win for once. That would have switched up the formula just a little bit more. But
especially after the Talking Smack last week when Kalisto was basically telling him, or not, it wasn't Kalisto, it was Daniel Bryan telling him, hey, man, like, you can talk your shit about all these cruiserweights, but Kalisto had your fucking number. Like, and that TLC match, like, he whooped your ass. And the thing is like, Baron Corbin's like, no, I want to be in the main event. Daniel Bryan's like, okay, cool, I'll put you in the main event. So then 2 days later, they put him in this again? Like, then, I mean, a good story would be like, okay, since Baron Corbin said that shit, and since he got his props, finally Kalisto beats him. Now what are we gonna do? How's Talking Smack gonna be tonight? But
this is probably the same fucking people who are writing the damn Charlotte versus Sasha Banks feud.
No shit. Or like, I really do feel like someone is switching from both shows because this show, granted, was boring. This is such a better show than yesterday, in the Raw show. But then like last week it was opposite, and the week before that was opposite. It's like it's like they're doing it on purpose, like to even out the wins. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then the whole Alexa Bliss segment too. Like I said, it was pretty much nothing. But okay, and this is the weirdest thing. Wait, what'd you say, Nick?
No, another cliche. I'm gonna let you take it, but
Oh yeah, that whole segment was pretty much cliche.
What happened?
The whole well, pretty much she was having her title celebration, and it really wasn't a celebration because it was just like fireworks. Really, it wasn't like no cake or no balloons or anything like that. She was just pretty much just coming out here talking about what Becky Lynch had did. I'm like, this is not a celebration. This is a promo.
Yeah.
So that was the first thing right there. But then you have Becky Lynch come out. And this is the first thing. Before Becky Lynch come out, let's rewind. No. Becky Lynch comes out, and this is when because me and Trey had noticed that Bliss on Talking Smack after TLC, she had like a face promo. She was talking face like, yeah, thank you for the crowd. Thank you for the crowd. This is all for the crowd. My mother and father was there. Why does she switch tonight and pretty much do a fucking heel turn like within a couple of like hours?
Well,
Bruh, she's pulling a big show.
Trey mentioned something on Talking Smack. Trey, didn't she say something about how she was, or Becky Lynch was doing a heel promo almost or something, Trey?
No, it wasn't a heel promo. It just seemed like, I said on the show, Anthony, that it seemed like they're about to turn like heel and face. Like they're going to do like a turn face thing, kind of similar to the whole Bret Hart Stone Cold thing, like they did that in the ring and stuff. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen in the matches between them eventually. So, granted, Anthony Alexa Bliss did do a switch from that promo on Sunday, but I think there's got to build it up on official TV. It's kind of like with Talking Smack is more of a shoot show. Mm-hmm. In a way where like she's like, yeah, but then she went back to being heel, talking to Daniel Bryan on Talking Smack as well, being like, yeah, she's gonna have to earn this and stuff like that. So I think it's gonna be a build up process, which hopefully they do build it up pretty well.
I guess I could totally see that, but it was just kind of a little just weird just to see like, this belt, it was for the crowd. I'm so happy, and did turn around and you saying, fuck the crowd. I don't need the crowd. I'm just like, okay, this is weird. But then you got Becky Lynch coming out. Her accent is thick as fuck. Yeah, and she was a little bit deep too. I didn't notice that at first. I guess this is the first time I actually heard her talk. And it's pretty much typical stuff that I called you a bitch. No, you called me a bitch. I think that was mean. I don't like you. Dumb shit like that. And then the whole, I want my rematch right now. Okay, let's go. Slips out the ring.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's so frustrating is that honestly, I know you were talking shit about this whole promo. Yeah. For once, this is my first promo that I ever liked Becky Lynch in. Because she was like standing tall. Like, dude, like she wasn't like, holding the belt and like, I'm going to beat you as like a girl. Like, she was standing like a fucking man, dude. And she got in her face like, hey, let me dollars, I'll go fuck you. The fucking Seamus voice, whatever. And Alexa Bliss got in her face and started taking off her clothes. And she wasn't like sexy taking off her clothes. Like, she took her jacket like, man, bitch, I'll fuck you up.
I thought they was about to go.
Yeah, like I was like, dude, I can't wait to see this shit. Like, pull each other's hair, knock the fuck out of each other. This is going to be cool. And then Alexa Bliss so convincingly slid out of the ring, though. Like, she got in her face, and I was like, okay, no, she ain't going to slid out. She went in her face, too. It's happening. Here comes referees or other divas pull them apart. Then she slid out of the ring, and I was like, dude, you just did the one thing that made this fucking promo just meaningless. Because if that turned into a brawl, granted, we know it's fake, whatever. We know they're going to get pulled apart. No big deal. But at least it's like, oh, shit, who cares who's face or heel? Yeah. These two are the mecca. Like, I want to see a rematch next week on SmackDown or fucking Royal Rumble. Nothing else. Let out of the ring, holds the title up, and I'm fucking bored. Becky Lynch didn't even try to fight her again. She stays in the ring, looking at her. Just slide out, too, and knock her the fuck out.
Well, in the defense of this, I guess they do want to tease it, until they do fight again, because it's kind of like what you had said about the Goldberg and Brock Lesnar thing, why they don't fight now, because it's just like when they finally do to get together, they're going to fucking rip each other apart. But on the other side of the coin, I'm like, y'all built up that promo to the point where it's just like, y'all was about to fucking kill each other right then and there. I mean, I had it. And then, we see it like time and time again. Somebody always got to slide out the ring. It's Brock Lesnar when he gets on the ropes and then just walks away.
I fucking hate that shit, though. I hate that shit.
I will say this because I pretty much missed some tonight. But just by hearing you and Anthony explaining stuff, Nick, this already sounds better than the Sasha Banks Charlotte stuff we got on Monday. Just by the build up, like just by the aggressiveness that you guys are playing from both ends.
Nick, just to let you know, they put up the Becky Lynch Alexa Bliss thing on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll probably show that right now. But yeah, but Trey, go ahead though, man.
Oh no, just by the aggressiveness that they've shown, that you guys explained that they showed between the two and the whole promo. Yeah, I'm liking that way better than that fake bullshit from Monday.
Yeah, the promo, like Nick said, Becky Lynch, she seemed pissed off. It was even just about like I hate you and I hate that you represent that you're the top of SmackDown right now. And I like that dynamic. It's just like, you should not wear that belt. You should not be worthy of that goddamn belt because you're a little spoiled brat. And I'm just like, damn, I can see that. Like, she actually made sense from her point of view.
She just threw that mic.
Yeah, I like the dynamic.
She was just so fucking like, bitch, I would knock you the fuck out. Like, and the coolest thing too, like, you know, even Alexa Bliss, like when she took her title down, dude, she's like, man, let me just handle this fucking shit now, right, little bitch. Like, you know, like,
exactly. Let's go.
Yeah, like, that was one of the better. Like, that's how a real, like, okay, I grew up in a ghetto. You know what I mean? And like, whether or not you're black or white or whatever, when you're in the ghetto in a poor place or whatever, that's how you act. You take your shit off and you're like, all right, bitch, you want to fucking go? I got a shovel in the back fucking yard. You want to do this shit? Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, that's how you act. And that's how
you go get these hands.
Yeah, and like, I hate when girls like Nikki Bella is like, girl, and then she does like that head tilt thing. It's like, that's so white girl. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to put race into it, y'all, but it's like, it's so like, oh my god, let's go then.
Well, I guess that's her character, so I guess they gotta play that up. But then again, I do see a point, though.
It really makes it diva-ish. While these two were not diva-ish, this was a fucking grown-ass woman, another grown-ass woman. Bitch, you talking shit, let's do this shit. Like, I love that. It's just unfortunate they do the slide out thing. And, like, you brought up Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. Why, as a character, you know, storyline, why would Brock Lesnar ever be scared of fucking Bill Goldberg? It's Brock Lesnar, bro. Like, the next big thing, the monster, the beast incarnate. Why the fuck would he leave the ring?
Well, they always try to build it up as like the heels care more about the paycheck than the actual fight. So when Brock Lesnar always does this, it's like Paul Heyman is just like, oh, he's not scared of you. He's just going to do it on his terms because it's all about the money. So I guess that's what the whole...
but yeah, that is the character, though.
Yeah, from the flip side, I guess I can see it from Bliss's point of view. It's just like, no, I'm not going to fight you because you didn't earn that fight. You didn't earn me to fight you. Since I got this belt, that means I'm better than you, so I'm not going to stoop down to your level. So I guess they can build it up like that. So
yeah, and this is going to get me to one more thing that's kind of off subject because it's not really about the show tonight. It's about talking smack in general. just doing your little, what was that, Samuel Jackson? Like, fucking,
Gator.
The Gator dance. But no, like the one thing I want to bring up too, and I'm gonna go to Trey after this. But like the thing is, like I'm feeling like Talking Smack should stop being a shoot interview show, and I know that sounds bad because that's what makes that show so good. But the storylines and the interviews from that show are so fucking awesome, especially with Alexa Bliss because she knocked out the part 2 days ago after TLC. Her interview was like very real, and same with Daniel Bryan and The Miz, and we'll talk about that tonight too because that had a continuation. But it makes the regular show look like shit because they're not the same person they are on Talking Smack. So, Trey, what do you feel about, like, you know, do you think Talking Smack should continue doing this? Or do you think, like, I mean, what do you think about the whole situation?
I feel like Talking Smack is that show that is supposed to bring out the best out of people promo-wise. Because Daniel Bryan, he's been bringing it week after week after week after week. And that has awoken people to bring their A game. The Miz is the perfect example of Talking Smack working for somebody where they were forced to bring their A game to the point where on Sunday, even Daniel Bryan caught that shit out, that if it wasn't for him doing what he did and getting them all hyped up, the Miz is the Intercontinental title and the Miz would be still irrelevant in 2016. So I'm hoping as Talking Smack keeps going on, we'll get more people being able to shine out like that. Like hopefully Becky Lynch will be able to shine now. Alexa Bliss, Baron Corbin, you know, maybe Kalisto, because Kalisto really hasn't talked on the show from what I remember yet that was really that good. Like I know Renee Young tries to be that cousin that calms it down, but I love the fact that it's that show that Daniel Bryan's trying to bring the beast out of them. Like, hey, like you're here in the WWE. I can't do the shit no more, but you guys can. And I want you to be the best that you guys can be, just like I was when I was wrestling. So that's how I feel about Talking Smack.
Because the thing is, and I'll get into this too, is, you know, this kind of goes back to back on here, is The Miz came out here and doing his typical heel thing. But he did not mention anything that happened on Talking Smack. Now, for me, when I watch a WWE program, I can't help, and I know I probably shouldn't, but I can't help but connect everything together because it is a universe. It's like, just like Marvel Universe. Like, granted, Iron Fist and Daredevil had nothing to do with each other, but like you expect that they're going to link up into Defenders, and it needs to make sense. This is a world. So, like, on wrestling, if The Miz is coming out being a certain character on one show, you need to continue that. It's just a 2-day difference, but it's still the same show. It's still the same brand. So when The Miz comes out and he's just like, yeah, I'm the champion, blah, blah, doesn't mention Daniel Bryan, doesn't mention that they went off the air right in the middle of their promo, 2 days ago, and he's worried about Dean Ambrose for some reason. They have nothing to do with each other, but yeah, he's worried about Dean Ambrose. It's so jarring. It's like, why is this happening? Why is this on my screen right now? Why would Dean Ambrose be part of this show? Why would Miz be fucking with them? And then when Daniel Bryan came out, why wasn't there any, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing makes sense. It's just so disconnected. But speaking of that, Daniel Bryan made a match tonight for, Miz versus Dean Ambrose, which is cool. But I think, and here's the thing, I know you guys are going to make fun of me, but here's the thing. I'm pissed off because it wasn't James Ellsworth versus AJ Styles. And here's why. They got so fucking lazy that they literally advertised a match that didn't happen. I mean, does that not piss you guys off or no?
No, yeah, to a degree.
They do that a lot though, don't they? No, the different circumstances, I guess.
Well, no, yeah. The funny thing about it is like how they brought it up, like how they promoted it. It was kind of like throwaway because like you said, people watch Talking Smack and they connect the dots. But what about people that just watch the wrestling for wrestling and don't even know about Talking Smack at all? They wouldn't even know if that match even existed. Like, am I right? Because didn't they like bring it up on Talking Smack? Like he was like, Shady Man, hey, gave me the opportunity for this to even happen. So I'm just like, yeah. So I guess in that sense, it was just like, yeah, more people don't know about this than the actual people that actually watch Talking Smack. So I guess it's like no loss there. But on the other side of the coin, I can't see where you're coming from, Nick. But that leads me to go back to the whole Goldberg or Brock Lesnar thing at Survivor Series. They promoted a match for that shit only to go a certain way. It's just like, yeah. So,
but that match happened.
At least it happened, yeah. And granted, that crowd, like honestly, I don't think that crowd left that place unhappy. I think with how great of a show that was, when the crowd left, they were probably like,
"Oh, we talking about Survivor Series?"
Yeah. Like
yeah,
I feel like they went home happy as fuck. Like, dude, you won't believe what happened, dude. Goldberg beat his fucking ass in 1.5 million, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure that was. I mean, like I said, that's just me. I mean, I'm biased, obviously, so I can't really say that.
Well, the thing is, if you remember back to that show, what just the explosion that happened when Brock lost and Goldberg won,
and just the explosion.
Just that shit was so fucking loud. Like, God damn, you know?
Yeah, and it's just like the explosion that happened last week with the ladder match, James Ellsworth versus AJ Styles, which, by the way, it's TLC. You're supposed to be building AJ versus Dean Ambrose, and you had a ladder match with James Ellsworth. And it's so, like, it's just so fucking stupid and backwards. Like, tonight, you would say, okay, James Ellsworth, switched on Dean Ambrose. He's a heel, right? Then he came on Talking Smack. He's still a face. Apparently, because he's saying like, "Hey, I love Dean Ambrose. I'm just crazy." Blah blah blah. So they start the show up tonight, and it's like, okay, at least he's gonna fight AJ Styles. Well, then they're not gonna do that. So now that that's two contradictions if we keep count. Then Dean Ambrose hits him with the fucking move. It's like, okay, now we got a storyline between those two. Now James Ellsworth's gonna come and fuck him up or something. At the end of the show, James Ellsworth comes out and helps Dean Ambrose, or tries to at least.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Nick, wait, no. I got on this storyline. I got to contest to you on this with the whole James Ellsworth on SmackDown, because the thing is, like, me and Anthony both said this a lot on Sunday, how James Ellsworth was playing the delusional heel. It's because he was saying things like, "Hey, Dean Ambrose would have done the same for me. Like, I only did what was best for me and stuff like that." Because the only reason why James Ellsworth did what he did is because, and he said it tonight, that he beat AJ Styles 3 times, and even AJ Styles brought up that he only won those matches because of Dean Ambrose, but James Ambrose doesn't see it that way. He's seeing it that AJ Styles is scared because they said tonight AJ Styles wasn't able to compete, and I don't even remember on Talking Smack if that match was made for this Tuesday actually. But the point is that I don't count that as a contradiction with the whole James Ellsworth acting like a face thing, because he's acting like a delusional crazy. Like, I'm still seeing it as James Ellsworth is being the delusional crazy person, and Dean Ambrose is being more the crazy lunatic person that's gonna attack him for betraying him and that kind of thing. So now I don't think James Ellsworth is acting. He's acting like a face, but he's really not, because even tonight he did what he did to screw over Dean Ambrose. I feel like he was just trying to help him out, to try to be like, hey, like we're still friends, haha, that typical heel thing. But that's not what happened tonight, because Dean Ambrose lost against The Miz. So
I guess you're right. I mean, I don't know. Like for me, I just feel like they're just. I don't know. I'm so all over the place with the storyline, because I'm trying to go back to, okay, like why is even James Ellsworth on this roster? He was on Raw. Like he was on Raw as a fucking jobber.
Sloppy seconds.
There's backstory, because the thing is, like, they were just gonna let him be, but popularity was a thing, to the point where SmackDown decided to cash in on the popularity, and then Mick Foley tried to get James Ellsworth to come back to Raw, but he said, nah, he's getting more opportunities on SmackDown than he is on Raw right now, which is why he didn't come back to Raw. So that's why.
So yeah, in other words, fuck the WWE fans. We need to like stop. WWE, stop doing shit for the fans. Just stop.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah, seriously. They took a fucking meme and now is in the. Like I said before, in the beginning, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Yes.
No, it's not.
In the beginning, that shit was fucking hilarious in the beginning. Like the first, just that one match with AJ Styles and James Ellsworth while Dean Ambrose was the ref. That was gold. To me, that was just hilarious. But after that,
that was funny.
I was like, after that, I'm like, all right, wait a minute, hold on. Now y'all just, no, stop.
Because remember, Hovig, me and you, we were eye to eye on this James Ellsworth thing. But as it went on, man, our heads just started getting lower and lower until we were like, yeah, fuck this now.
No, because the thing is, they should have just left it as that,
Yeah.
And the main reason why that whole shit was funny was because of Dean Ambrose. Because he was just being a fucking idiot the entire match. And that's why it was funny. It has nothing to do with James Ellsworth.
Yeah.
He was just there.
This is what I always say. When you give them an inch, they take a mile.
Okay, you make a shirt already, you motherfucker. Like, God damn it.
This is why I always say that, because these companies, they do that. They like, oh, you like this? Oh, you like this? Oh, we going to push this shit so far where it's just going to be like, okay, ease it up. They're going to be like, why are you bitching now? You liked it back then, right? Why you bitching now?
Yeah.
So that's what I always say.
Those
give them
motherless fucking whores.
No, but I mean, we'll get into something that's actually good, because here's the thing too, and I just got rid of the fucking thing. Oh, that's interesting. No, but I was gonna get into Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt rematch with the Heath Slater and Rhino. Great fucking match. Storyline wise, statement wise, very very useless. Very pointless. But it was a great fucking match. I don't know. What do you guys think, man?
I didn't see the match. I had totally missed. That's one of the things that I had missed. But that's interesting on the storyline perspective. So this is their championship rematch, right?
Yes. They got it out of the way right away.
They got it all out of the way. So yeah, this is really saying that Heath Slater and Rhino are about to go do something else. I don't know if they're going to keep them a tag team, but yeah, they're about to go do something else. And the Wyatt's family seems like they're really going to be like the face of the tag team face now. Of the tag team scene now on SmackDown. And it seems like that's going to be like they putting it, because the announce table, they had mentioned it during the Tyler Breeze and Fandango versus the American Alphas match, where they were saying like, yeah, the Wyatt family, them being the tag team champions, has all the tag teams on high alert. So I wonder if they're going to use that to drive out the other tag team. So that's going to be really interesting. But I'm curious, like you telling me this, that the Wyatts actually won and giving them the belts. I'm really curious what they're going to do with Heath Slater. I really hope he goes to the Intercontinental title scene just to switch things up.
Tonight also we got to see the Hype Bros fight once again. I forgot who they fought. Oh no, the Ascension.
The Ascension.
Yeah, an interesting match. God, I'm telling you, Motor Rawley is a future fucking like semi WrestleMania main event, dude. That guy's fucking awesome. Yeah.
I love the Hype Bros. The Ascension, not so much. I really do not like the Ascension.
I love the Ascension. Man, just watch the NXT stuff when you get bored, dude. Just if you watch that, you'll be like, dude, this company, I cannot wait. This company. No, this tag team, I cannot wait for them to do some good shit. But one thing too, another tag team match, and it was a very tag team heavy show tonight. But and it was quick. But the Fandango Breeze, fucking friend.
No, it wasn't a tag. It wasn't a tag match. It was Chad Gable versus Tyler Breeze.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it was just one-on-one. My bad about that.
It was filler as fuck, but
yeah, filler. Can I just mention one thing too?
What's up?
And I'm starting to notice a trend here, but it's so cookie cutter. Backstage segment, then in the wrestling ring. Backstage segment in the wrestling ring. Oh, you did this? Oh, you did this? Oh, I'm gonna hate you. I'm gonna get mad. Like at this point, I'm really just like wondering if it's just be like, yeah, you didn't add me on PSN. Well, I have an Xbox. Well, fuck you. I'm gonna fight you on the ring.
No,
like,
and it's like Pokemon, like Yellow, when you're walking around, you get to like a bug catcher guy, and he's like, "Hey, nice shoes," and like they start fighting.
Like it's just it's just so. I guess you got to have some kind of conflict in order for them to get inside the ring, but it's just like,
See, you don't know, man. Backstage so it's just tall grass that everyone's walking through. You know what I mean? Like if someone's just walking, the wrestler's coming up.
And that's pretty much what they did on Raw, like with the whole Lana and Enzo segment, and then Rusev coming in there. It's just pretty much like, yeah, what's going on over here? Well, yeah, you're talking to me and all this drama and shit like that. So it's just like, yeah, it's just switch it up. So I don't know what to do to switch it up. I guess I'm a hypocrite and I don't know what you could do. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, it's another dynamic that you can add. This is the reason why I like it when they do long-term rivalries and storylines on that aspect.
The one thing I will say is I miss, and I hate to do that old school shit. And we're going to get into the ratings right now, by the way, because I think we're pretty much done talking about everything. So, yeah, like I said, it's your show. Very, very gain through it quickly. But I will say, though, back in the day, what I liked how they did the promos is because it was pre-taped. So no matter what, the live crowd is just action, like a pay-per-view show. And they would do, lots of the promos, like just, pre-tape them and then air them on TV whenever they want, strategically on the show. So when you would watch it, it would have commercial break and then, promo. And then dissolves into fight. Commercial break, come back, they're still fighting. And it shows a piece from, like, during that break. And then someone has a promo about that fight. And then commercial break, match, and then 2 more commercial breaks of backstage shit. And it was like you got to see a story. Like you got to digest the entire thing, be like, that was some good promo. Now I'm in the mood for a match. You know what I mean? And then you get the match. This one, because it's all live, they have to do promo. They have to do match. And that's, sometimes they do the CWC thing. They need to do something for the crowd, so they're, changing the ropes and changing the ring and everything. It's like, this is all necessary. And I would tell you, like, dude, I completely agree with you. That I hate the way they do it, but it's like there's no other way when they're live, man. Like there's just no other way.
Well, one thing, and I haven't done this in a while, but that's why I kind of recommend New Japan Pro Wrestling to people, because that's something they really don't do. Like, matter of fact, most storylines are set up even outside of the ring if you really care for it to be a story. Like, most times, New Japan Pro Wrestling is pretty cookie cutter. It's just 2 men in the ring wrestling. That's it. But, like, most storylines are just very heavily set up. Like, the perfect example I think was last year's at Wrestle Kingdom 10, where it was Okada versus Tanahashi, and I think it was a couple of months ago where Tanahashi beat Okada. He ended up he was crying in the ring, and Tanahashi not in ring promos. It was pretty much outside, and they showed little banters of that Tanahashi was making fun of him, posting pictures of him crying all the time and stuff like that, just going around making him like this big old cryberry baby, and like the joke, dang it, cry baby. And one of the jokes in New Japan Pro Wrestling is Tanahashi is the John Cena of New Japan, so he was like, Tana wins, lol, when they're on our upcoming match. He was pretty up there. Meanwhile, Okada, this was his road to redemption. Meanwhile, Tanahashi's joking around and stuff. Okada's like, no, I gotta win. I'm not this crybaby he made me out to be. I gotta win this. And it ended up being a good fucking match that was told in the ring. So that's why I recommend New Japan Pro Wrestling to people who just wants pure wrestling. There doesn't have to be a storyline, but sometimes it's set up outside of it. Which, cheap plug, by the way, Wrestle Kingdom 11, New Japan Pro Wrestling's WrestleMania, next January.
Oh, snippity snap! Yeah, maybe we'll watch that and do a show on there.
Yeah, exactly. And how much? I just want to ask Trey, how much did they pay you? For you to do the promo?
No, it's not bad. I'm just a fan of the product. Bullet Club for life.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing too. Like, lots of our great wrestlers that come from there are from, New Japan, including Shinsuke Nakamura. Which I'm just gonna put this out there because I forgot to do it yesterday. Anyone who likes the Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura thing, you're just jumping on the bandwagon. This is one of the stupidest fucking things that are going on right now. Jesus. Oh, Charlotte versus Sasha Banks, way better than Nakamura versus fucking Samoa Joe. And, dude, like, I'm telling you, I read some stuff that apparently Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be moving to, the main roster soon. When that happens, dude, I'm telling you, I will make it will be like a segment on the show. What the fuck is Nakamura saying? So look forward to that. I'm going to put some subtitles up here. We're really good. Instead of Be the Booker, it's going to be like, what the fuck is he saying? But anyway.
I'm with you, Nick. I've never fucking cared for that shit since day one. The Nakamura and Joe.
And his entrance is just getting old. What's up with the fucking? He's not part of DX. Why does he crouch his dick like every 2 seconds?
That shit is awesome, man. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
But like, seriously, like, it was cool, and I saw it, and then he comes out, and he's like, oh yeah, like the camera gets close, and he's like, oh yeah, just
that motherfucker orgasms when he comes out, man.
Every time.
Because his inspirations are Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson, so that's why he does all this theatrics and stuff like that.
But there's a motherfucker that does that. Triple H, Shawn Michaels. The DX thing's already there.
DX, motherfucker, right there. DX, there you go, right there.
Nick and Hovik got a perfect example why I was afraid for Shinsuke Nakamura to come to the WWE, because I knew people weren't going to get how he is as a character and stuff, because this character he is the same character he had in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and me, like, he's what got me New Japan Pro Wrestling in the first place, just that charisma and everything. I just love it, but I knew it wouldn't translate well into an American audience, and it really doesn't. Like, granted, not New Japan, but NXT is more of the hardcore like fan base, and granted, Hovik and Nick, you are hardcore fan bases, but you guys are more into the WWE American wrestling, and that's something I knew that people who just watch WWE is in American wrestling wouldn't really be into that. So I just kind of wish Shinsuke would have stayed.
Well, one thing I will say, like,
it doesn't translate well.
Like, I don't want to shit on New Japan Pro Wrestling or whatever they do, whatever. Like, hey, I've seen some matches at their hard style and whatever, but like the last promo that I saw before their takeover match, whatever, Samoa Joe couldn't even do a kick to a security guard. I mean, he fucked that up. So, I don't know how great they are over there now. I mean, I know he got you into it, and that's cool. But the motherfucker can't even knock a motherfucker down. He can't
Wait, you said Samoa Joe. Like, was it Samoa Joe or Shinsuke?
Oh, no, Shinsuke. Like, when he was in the ring and the security guards came out, and they were all, like, fucking, like, like, stop it, like, you're freaking out, or whatever. Because Samoa Joe didn't want to come to the ring. Remember that, the contract signing thing?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and like, Shinsuke, he's like missing kicks, and he can't, like, even security guards are like, "Are you gonna kick me?" Oh, okay, ouch.
Yeah, no.
See, that shit isn't done in New Japan Pro Wrestling. That security guard shit and like raiding in the ring, like storyline, like that's pretty much American wrestling, like WWE stuff. Whereas New Japan Pro Wrestling is just everything selling in the ring. That's why, like, I kind of knew that Shinsuke Nakamura working like that wouldn't really translate well to like American fans, like with you and Hovik.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's just how it is. But I mean, I really hope he doesn't come to SmackDown. And the only reason I brought that up is because I read that. It might not even be true. You never know. The internet's one of those things where it's just sometimes you read something and sometimes it's true or not. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens from NXT people coming on SmackDown, because it's that time of the year. Royal Rumble's coming around, and that's when we start getting new talent.
Shit, we get those surprise entrants.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I will say we'll mark out if we hear the ring, 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 and the music starts, and he's like number one entrant. Like, that'd be cool.
Yeah, for real.
As long as they just throw him out, like, right away, that'd be awesome. But yeah. Anyway, so ratings, people. Now, Hovik, I'm just gonna start off with you because I know you didn't watch the show, and I feel like, usually when we ask somebody who didn't watch the show, like, hey, what did you think of the show after our ratings? It's really easy for you to find a number. So, what are you gonna assume the number is going to be from all of us tonight?
Yeah, man, it seems like a 1.5, man.
1.5. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Anthony.
I give it a 2 out of 5. It was a smack. It was some things that interest me. Like I said, the whole Bliss and Becky Lynch segment did have some great things, and it that segment actually went higher with me and you, Nick, talking about it, because when I first seen it, I was just like, man. But when we actually start talking about the psychology behind it and everything about it, that was actually cool. But until she slid out the ring, that was predictable. The whole backstage segments, cookie cutter out, and then they have to have some conflict that leads into these wrestling matches. I'm starting to see that trend and stuff like that with the whole Tyler Breeze and America Alpha segment and how they did the singles match. Just like, nah. And then the whole weird ass shit with Nikki Bella and the YouTuber. I get. Would you consider a YouTuber or an internet star?
She's an internet star.
Okay, internet star, but it's just like so fucking weird. Like at this point, I'm expecting like fucking John Cena to come back and he looks and it's like PewDiePie behind him or something.
Yeah, no, right.
It's
like, hey, you like to play games, but you know what's not a game? This match, and we're gonna press the A button on Randy Orton. Like,
so, it was just so weird. And then the whole main event, I didn't even see it because, like I said, the whole my cable just kind of like just went out. And shit just stopped, so I didn't even get to see that match.
Your cable was like, this show sucks. I'm ending it.
It was just like, fuck this shit out.
Take it off the air. Take it off the
air. No, but the Miz and I did like that was another reason why I said 2 out of 5 is the Miz TV segment with Dean Ambrose and the Miz. I actually thought that was actually pretty funny and pretty great because the Miz, he's on the mic work. You know, you can never go wrong when Miz is on the mic. You can never go wrong. And Dean Ambrose, he does less is more on the mic. I've noticed because he's really, I guess he's real. Okay, would y'all say that Dean Ambrose is a good person on the mic? Is he a good talker? Yeah, because I don't think so either. Because I'm like, I thought he was actually a great talker. But now actually seeing how his technique is, he just only uses certain words that get like cheap pops, and he really doesn't talk a lot. So I noticed you're really not that good on the mic. I mean, compared to somebody like The Miz, I'm like, yeah, dude. They really need to get somebody else like The Miz on the mic. Because I'm trying to think who else like on just WWE right now is just like really good on the mic like The Miz.
Well, it all comes with like, practice. Like Dean Ambrose gets in situations where like, okay, like, he's not fit for this era, especially on the SmackDown. So, like, when he comes out and he's like, yeah, like, I'm going to do with this. I'm going to do something to make it, shove down your throat. The character Dean Ambrose would not say that. He would say, like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you, or I'm going to kick your ass if you say one more thing to me. But it's like, he's not going to kick his ass right there. Like, Dean Ambrose is a fighter, not a talker. So, like, when they force him into the talking thing, he's going to fall flat on his face. Like, AJ Styles, I don't even know why he's a heel. Like, he's awesome. He's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal one. So why is he out there talking shit with that ridiculous fucking hairdo he has? Like, and people are cheering him, and he's like, yeah, like, I'm a bad guy. Your mama's fat. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, it's better than that whole heel gimmick he had on TNA when I was watching, where he would just come out to the ring, have his hoodie up, and just stand there.
Yeah. So, no. The no one gimmick was great. Come on, man. I love it. Like, especially with Evil Ways. Come on, man. That song was awesome.
That shit was pretty bad. But
Trey makes a good,
fuck you.
No, Trey makes a good point with that because the thing is too is like that was awesome at first, but when it got to a point where he was trying to like mimic exactly what Steen did, and he comes out and Ace like, "Are you with us? He's with us. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not." And AJ's like, just AJ, get the mic and just tell him yes or no already. Like, you're like a used car salesman. Like, stop going to the fucking guy behind the scenes and being like, I don't know. I just felt weird. I really hated it.
I think he did it better than Sting in terms of like revealing that he wasn't, because like he came out like with Evil Ways, and then next thing you know, you hear "Get ready to fly," and he starts beating up on aces and eights. I got hyped as fuck when that happened.
That was so cringeworthy, dude. I'm
it was not. Man, fuck you,
Trey. I can't holy shit. But me, I'll go and tell mine. Oh yeah, thank you, Anthony. For me, I'm surprisingly enough, because the matches were so good, and I'm like really surprised that the matches were this good, because it was just they're not building up to a SmackDown pay-per-view, they're not building up to a big show or a feud. There's actually no rivalries going on right now, really, and yet every match they kind of cared about. Like Alexa Bliss is like in the whole thing with that. That's like the only angle, mixed with the whole AJ triple feud. Where the fuck's going on there? I don't even consider that a feud. So bad. Hype Bros had a great match with the Ascension. Fucking, I kind of like the whole American Alpha versus the Chocolate Milks. Who the fuck did? Oh no, it was Chad Gable versus fucking
Chad Gable. Yeah.
Bro, Chocolate Milks.
The Chocolate Milks, man. Like the Chocolate Milk Championships. No, the Carmella match was okay with Natalya. I like the whole backstage shit with Natalya crying and being like, no, you know, freaking the fuck out. You know, the promo with Dean Ambrose, everything was kind of cool. And man, they ended off with a good match finally. Dean Ambrose versus The Miz was a really fucking good match. Unfortunately, James Ellsworth came out and fucking ruined it. Wonderful match though. Fucking bravo to that shit. I actually want to watch that again. Like seriously, that was a really good match.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically all. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I'm really surprised I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. But it's just like all this filler shit was kind of good. Like better than the main event was at the worst, or the main storyline was the worst part about the whole show. So
shit.
All right. What about Trey?
Oh
Are we in
shit!
bizarre rail right now, Nick? Because yeah, 3 out of 5 here too.
Oh shit!
just by the YouTube clips I caught, and I caught the main event at the end with the main. I was loving that main event so much until James Ellsworth did, you know, his bullshit. I really want them to stop. But
Here's the
yeah,
thing, too. Before you continue on, I want to ask you this straight. Were you actually surprised about that ending too, or no?
nah.
Okay,
I wasn't surprised by this point. By this point, I was just like, nah, like, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, but why were you surprised though? Like, before I continue.
Because when he hit the Dirty D's, I gotta sneeze. Or is it coming? Come on, stop interrupting the show. Nose, what the fuck?
Come on.
Switch your music if you don't continue.
Yeah.
The momentum right now. I didn't press triangle fast enough. But anyways, no. The thing is like when he hit the Dirty D's on James Ellsworth in the beginning of the show, especially because James Ellsworth his neck's fucked up because he has a neck brace on and everything. I thought, okay, he's not gonna show up now, so there's no reason. And plus, Daniel Bryan, you know, wants to continue this feud with Miz. What better way than for Miz to lose the belt and be like, okay, that's it. Fuck you, Daniel Bryan. I'm gonna fucking hit you like in Talking Smack. Like I thought this was all build up towards Talking Smack and Miz flipping out because he lost the belt. That would have made more sense. That's a great progression storyline thing to do. They didn't. It was frustrating. And plus, too, Dean Ambrose, like, the way that match was going, this is how most title changes are done, with Dean Ambrose kind of, like, getting some offense in, but for the most part, Miz whooping his ass. I was just so surprised. So, like I said, man, it was really surprising to me. It was cool as shit, but go ahead, Trey. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. No, I wanted your point of view, and actually, I would have loved that actually more now. But but Orton and Wyatt versus Slater and Rhino, I'm not surprised they won. But the match from the YouTube clips ended up being pretty great, and that clean RKO though, just Jesus, that RKO.
Jesus, yeah, that was amazing.
I love like the RKO is awesome, but when it's just so rightfully done, I just love it. So that came out tonight. Yeah, with that. Carmella, that promo, I'm actually a little interested in that promo because one thing Anthony has said on the show a lot is that Natalya is a women's wrestler who has not gotten her shine like she deserves. And Carmella kind of used that in the promo tonight, saying stuff like, yeah, you know, she's jealous of Nikki Bella because, you know, Total Divas and her getting the spotlight and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, I see where they're going with this. So hopefully there will be some, anger. I'm not going to say that word. Anger between Natalya and Nikki Bella to have a great match between them. Hype Bros was an Ascension, blah, whatever. It was okay. It was okay. It was okay. But the Hype Bros being Ascension is not surprising because the WWE fucked up the Ascension. Like out of all the NXT tag teams, I really wish they didn't fuck them up. But I knew when they came in with the Legion of Doom like mask, I was like, oh, it's over for them. Chad Gable versus Tyler Breeze. It was a squash match, but hopefully this is leading to American Alpha versus the Wyatt family. Like that's what I'm hoping is going to happen at the end.
Yeah,
or American Alpha gets their WrestleMania moment.
I want to see if we can do an exploder on Bray Wyatt. That's going to be amazing.
That is going to be pretty amazing.
And then Miz versus Dean Ambrose, like, God, like, am I the only one that loves the fact that the Miz mocks Daniel Bryan with his movesets? Like, I fucking love that shit.
Bro, I adore the Miz for that shit, man.
Yeah.
Man, like, he even added the jumping, you know, where Daniel Bryan does the drop kick into the ropes. He even added that to the Arsenal because he used to just do the like kicks with the when the fans go yes. But no, he did that tonight, and I was just like yes.
Like we said the other day, I think it was Anthony who brought it up, and I actually piggybacked off of it. Whatever man, whatever the Miz has been doing the past God knows how many months, but it's just fucking brilliant, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been. It has been. So yeah, 3 out of 5. SmackDown, thumbs up. Way better than that bullshit Raw we got
I
yesterday.
The
would
one
say
thing too
this.
is, well,
Um,
go ahead.
wait. Okay, just one point because he had brought up the whole Total Divas thing, and I wanted to bring this up before I forgot it. But they're using it on Total Divas as a storyline that Paige doesn't want to come back. I think that's the storyline because it was just
No. I think the storyline for that is like she's going through like that whole drug bullshit. Like she's going through a downward spiral, which segues into the whole Alberto Del Rio relationship, which segues into her suspension.
Oh wow.
Okay, because it was just like everybody's caring about you, and she was just like ran off in the commercial, just like fuck everything, I don't care. I'm just like, bitch, stop being lazy, get your ass back in the ring. We need more divas.
Yeah, no shit.
Which, by the way, Paige's suspension ends this Friday.
No.
Yeah, but then number 3 starts.
Yeah, exactly, until she fucking injects heroin into her fucking veins on her arms.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nick. I'm sorry.
No, well, and speaking of Total Divas too, the one thing I liked about the whole Carmella situation and those things that she's saying is, and this is like, it's gonna be some hardcore shit that I'm not even proud to say, but the very first episode, the very first minute of Total Divas is Natalya bitching about Nikki Bella and everything that Carmella said. Literally, that's the first minute of the very first episode of Total Divas. So continuity like a motherfucker. Like that's what I like right there. Is just, you know, taking it's like a shoe promo, but it's not. But it's like a heel promo, but it's a face. But it's continuity. Like that was fucking.
That
beautiful.
goes back into the analogy you gave at the beginning of the show. Like WWE should be kind of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where everything connects, all these puzzle pieces all add to like this bigger story. Which they have something bigger and better over the previous generations of wrestling, because it was just only you could get those storylines in the wrestling now. But it's just like now WWE have all these outlets. So you got social media, you got these other shows, you got Talking Smack.
Yeah, YouTube,
use all
network.
of them to develop these storylines and push these storylines to make them even better. But they don't do that.
I would agree with that if it wasn't for the fact that Lana on Total Divas has her American accent, but on the fucking Raw, she still has her Russian accent going off. Yeah, fuck that shit.
I did not even know that.
Yeah, I like. Granted, Nick, continuity was a thing tonight with that, but man, like the fact that you still have Lana doing her Russian accent is despicable at this point, because you exposed the business already on Total Divas, so why continue that on? What's the point?
Yeah.
WWE creative.
There we go. And with that said, we're gonna be editing this shit off, people. But no, Anthony. Any announcements you want to make, because they're not gonna see us until next Monday, man.
Oh no! You know what? I'm actually happy, man. All these fucking pay-per-views back to back. Fuck this show.
Yeah, no.
Word. We got fucking Roadblock next week.
Oh man. Wait, really?
Yes, next Sunday.
God damn it!
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna look
anyway.
this shit up right now, because people, if that's the case, then we really gotta make another announcement. But Anthony, go ahead while I do this. And look this up.
Midnight Chat Attack, 7:30 CST as always, and special announcement here, because I just recently found out after we did the Midnight Chat Attack last week, this upcoming MCA will be MCA 50, the 50th live stream we've been doing for the MCA. So that was like, I was like, holy shit. So yeah, we're gonna be doing. Hopefully we do something special. I'm not sure yet, but hopefully you guys can participate on that. And as always, we're gonna have the midweek 7:30 CST as well. And people, just so y'all won't be just showing up and just like wondering where's the anime night. It's not this week. It's next week, and next week we're gonna be having that anime night with the Christmas anime. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. So
And
yeah,
people, just so you know, right
And
here's
Roadblock
December 18th,
18.
Yep.
which is in
Next
2
Sunday.
weeks. That's not next Sunday.
That's not this Sunday.
It's the Sunday
This
after
Sunday.
that.
Yeah, no. This Sunday is the 12th.
Yeah.
It's next
No,
Sunday.
No, I know.
this
Hold
Sunday's
what
the
fuck?
11th.
Like, yeah.
This Sunday's the 11th.
But what do
Yeah,
you
that's
think?
why I said it's next Sunday,
No, but
next-
next Sunday is
the 18th.
No.
No,
People,
it's
this has been the
Yeah,
Ringside Hangouts.
motherfucker. God damn it. Thank you, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Attack the chat. Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah,
Bye,
this
everybody.
Tuesday, not next Tuesday, but this Tuesday. Well, don't do it next Tuesday though, because if it's next Tuesday, it won't be this Tuesday, but then it won't be the Tuesday before next Tuesday. So this Tuesday, people, thank you.
God damn it! What the fuck?
It's got a Tuesday, damn it.